All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, here we go, back again on the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. The big one for the weekend: Chelsea versus Man United. Enough with all the Mickey Mouse games that has happened so far. Enough with the Arsenal versus Newcastle that we covered yesterday. That was a proper Mickey Mouse show. We are now going to be, talking about the big match. The big dogs are here. We'll get into the lineup very soon, but before that, Ishan, my boy, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. I was listening to Paul Scholes and I was without sound. Actually, I was thinking, what does this guy has to say? I mean, after all
Without
that,
sound.
yeah, I was listening to that without sound, and he's kind of expressionless, anyways, right? And I was like, what the hell does he want to have to say? His team is shit. His team is more shit than Watford, man, who got slapped by 4-2 by Leicester. Great game though, but we move.
By the way,
we move. I just hope we face them.
Leicester somewhat coming back, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, man. Oh, great game today, although great game.
Brilliant. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. As soon as you come in, please smash the like button. Very, very important that you do that. You guys are a massive supporter of the channel. The more likes means the more the video is going to get exposed to other fans. More fans are going to come in. Hopefully, we have a entertaining match, which we end up winning. That's what we're hoping for sure. But we're going to get into the lineup very soon. But before that, I want to give you guys a shout out. Little big man, WTF, Ronaldo is not starting. Yes, we'll talk about that. No, Ronaldo, that's a bit of a surprise package for me. I mean, I can understand why he's not starting, but I didn't expect it, to be honest. Sudhasan, thank you so much for joining. It's Carrick Tactical Masterclass dropped Ronaldo. Yeah, man, let's see what happens. I mean, is this Carrick doing it, or is Ralph Ragnick?
It's Ralph Ragnick. It's Ralph Ragnick.
Yeah,
maybe he just identified. Yeah,
exactly. I know Ralph Ragnick's not announced yet, but is he already having an influence? Maybe he is. MCIG, thank you so much for joining, my man. K. Mukindia, thank you so much for joining. If Chelsea had prepared to stop CR7, we are done, but I believe the gaffer will pull a tactical masterclass as he reads the game. Let's go Blues. Shingo, thank you so much for joining, my man. Your man Alonso has started as we expected. It's actually Ishan, the team. Let's bring it up. Ishan, it's a team that we said in the preview. This is the team that we absolutely, to the T, expected in the preview. What's your thoughts?
When I say that Thomas Tuchel watches our preview, you should believe it. Thomas Tuchel watches our preview, man. This is exactly what we planned, and this is exactly how it went. But yeah, I think so. Happy with the team, right? Cannot be not happy because this is exactly what we predicted to be. So it is spot on, man. I'm really excited to see how Ruben Loftus-Cheek plays today, man. Big game for him.
Yeah, man, we cannot be one bit disappointed with the lineup because this is what we expected. So this is the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Edouard Mendy in the goals, Trevor Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Antonio Rudiger. I mean, we said it's going to be very difficult to drop Trevor Chalobah because of what he's been doing in recent times. He scored a goal as well in the last match against Juventus, so it's very difficult to drop him. The boys, Ishan and Taron, expected Thiago Silva to play in this big match. So you've got Thiago Silva and Antonio Rudiger playing. Reece James and Marcos Alonso, once again, exactly the wing-backs that we expected. Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Jorginho is probably by default because no Kante, no Kovacic. And Saul is not going to start in this particular match. He's probably going to be off the bench. Maybe, we'll see. Hakim Ziyech, Kalamatana and Timo Werner. By merit, that's probably the front three. So not surprised one bit. We'll look at the Man United side very, very soon. In Chelsea's subs, we've got Kepa, Christensen, Azpilicueta, Ross Barkley, Pulisic, Niguez, Mount, Havertz, Romelu Lukaku. Just quickly, I suppose, Ishan, a lot of people are saying two positions, Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner. I think a few people thought maybe it's going to be, I don't even know if Kai Havertz is in the team. Yeah, he is. Some people thought it may be Kai Havertz. Some people thought it's Mason Mount. Without Mason Mount, they're a bit worried, what's going to happen in terms of who's the pressing person in our team, who's, Mason Mount's fairly physical as well. I mean, are you worried about this at all, Ishan, or you've seen enough good work from Hakim Ziyech in the last couple of games to say he's definitely up for it.
No, I'm not one bit disappointed with the lineup. I mean, this is what we expected, and this is what we got. So, uh, you know, I'm totally happy with Ziyech. The people who wanted Kai Havertz, let me just point out that Kai Havertz, he might be playing, but he had equal poor run to Hakim Ziyech, I would like to say, because he was getting goals, but the impact wasn't there enough. But Hakim Ziyech, for the past 2-3 games, he was looking lightning. So he definitely
Yeah.
deserved this match. Talking about Kai Havertz, he might come off the bench, but at this point of time, the way Hakim Ziyech pulled his game up for the couple
Yeah.
of games, I think so he definitely deserves this game.
Yeah, man, I have to agree. It's by merit. It would have been very disappointing to not see Hakim Ziyech. So I think it's absolutely fine, and I'm so happy. Honestly, I'm very happy that Ziyech is continuing like this, and I want him to absolutely smash open this game. Um, Ishan, is it inevitable that Mr. Marcos Alonso he scores today? I feel like this is his game, the comeback, the remontada.
Yeah, man, this guy is dangerous when he comes back, and whenever he comes back, he's a goal threat for the opposition. So if he scores, I think so. It's important for him to score more than the remontada thing. The team needs him now. It's more like that. Before, when he had a good run, we had Chilwell already on the bench. He was
Yeah,
available, and we could have played him if Alonso went, well, had a poor game, or
yeah.
had a good or a poor patch of form. We could have easily replaced him with Ben Chilwell. But now it feels like Marcus Alonso, if he plays poorly, we might need to substitute him with someone who we might not actually want to play in that position, or that player might not like to play in that position, with the likes of Saul, or let's say Aspilicueta, or maybe Hudson Odoi. You never know. So these players might not like to play in that position, and we might need to do that. So as far as Marcus Alonso is concerned, at this point of time, it's important for him to contribute to the team, and it's important for
Yeah.
him to come back to form for the team, and the team needs him now more than ever.
No, 100% well said, man. I mean, we were absolutely buzzing from the right side and the left side. So now, as you said, no Chilwell. Marcos Alonso needs to do a job for the team first, and obviously for himself, no doubt about that, to keep the pressure up. But yeah, look, the most natural selection has happened. Marcos Alonso. I did sort of speak about Saul, but we'll see what happens, whether Saul gets any game time or not. So that's what I'm saying, Miz. You think who are going to score first for Chelsea? Look, man, put down Marcus Alonso to be one of the goal scorers. And this is what Ishan is saying as well. And this is what the live chat, and this is what in social media is going around. I mean, this man, when he comes back, as once again Ishan said, he's in the goal scoring sheet. So don't be surprised one bit if he scores. Good to see Timo Werner starting this particular match. Got himself that goal against Juventus. Looked very sharp, I suppose, up front. And we'll come back to this 100%. Let's have a look at Man United team right now. Ishan, no Cristiano Ronaldo to start. This is the notable change. They've got Jadon Sancho up front with Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes just behind them. Scott McTominay and Nemanja Matic, Fred in midfield. Alex Telles, Eric Bailly, Victor Lindelof, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. A lot of people expected that they were going to try and match us with three at the back with the wing-back situation, but it doesn't look like that's what they're going to do. They're going to play with the four at the back, three sort of defensive midfielders, let's be honest. And then it's a lineup that's 100% set up for a counter. That's exactly what they're going for. It's going to be sit deep, defend your backsides off, and then hope for the best with Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, and Bruno Fernandes. What's your thoughts on Man United starting lineup?
Yeah, spot on, Miz. I think so. This perfectly set up for the counter attack, and also you'd like to see they're playing Nemanja Matic, which is kindly sort of a rare move by them. But we know that Matic is more of a proper holding midfielder, right? And you
Yeah.
know, I think so. You've got Lindelof and Bailly, who are not the number one starters for them. They have Maguire and Varane, but Varane is off with a hamstring injury, and Maguire is out with a red card. So the center back as well is not their first choice center back, as you'd like to say. But yeah, I think so. The surprise element here is they don't have a proper number nine. It's more like a false nine, or two up top. Let's say two center forwards, or a second striker. Let's say,
I
or a
think they're going to
left
be
wing and a
wide,
right wing.
bro. I don't think,
Yeah,
as
I
you
think
said,
so.
it's not
You
going to be
you
a center. It'll be wide players.
yeah, you could say that maybe two wingers and maybe Bruno Fernandes can be counted as a false nine if you want.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I think
Yep.
so. That's how they're gonna set up. But yeah, even I expected that they would go with the back three. But this is something that I think so they're building now. Let's scrap the back three and you know Antonio Conte vibes thing. Scrap that thing. Just go with the system that you're confident with. And I think so. This is kind of a smart move by them. And I'll be very honest with you. Resting Ronaldo is a big move in a big
Mm.
match against Chelsea. Resting Ronaldo is a big move and a clever
I
move
wonder
as
how
well.
Ronaldo feels as well. Wonder how he feels. He doesn't like
It
being
is what
rested
it
in
is.
big
Because
matches.
listen, you cannot be slow up top with Ronaldo, and they know the fact that Ronaldo is kind of a target man now, more of a target man now. Not much of movement from him, and you
Mm.
can't be complacent at that point of time when you know the fact that you're gonna sit back for the majority part of the game and you're gonna rely on counter attack and counter transition. You cannot have slow movements up top, and removing Ronaldo is a clever move.
Yeah, man, absolutely. As we've already said, maybe Ralph Ragnick is already having some sort of a, influence in this team. This comment here is a very interesting comment from Shubhajyoti Roy. Man United might be 3-4-1-2 with Matic in defense. Very interesting. As you can see, this formation and the lineup from Man United, Matic could probably just sit right in between Eric Bailly and Lindelof, forcing Wan Bissaka and Alex Telles to be the wing backs, and then you've got McTominay and Fred, the double pivot, and then the three up front. So this could well be a bit of a variation. Very well spotted by Shobajoti Roy, no doubt about that. Victor, thank you so much for joining, my man. Big up, Miz. I don't expect us to drop points against the United team. A draw will feel like a loss. Yeah, man. I mean, Ishan, after seeing some of the big boys, Liverpool and Man City, absolutely spanking Man United, even hell, Watford spanked them last weekend. It's going to be a bit disappointing if we get anything less than a win here, right? Like we are expecting solid 3 points, considering Man City had already won and Liverpool's won as well. So we need to continue the pressure with our rivals and ensure that we keep winning as well. What's your thoughts? Anything less than a win, a bit of a disappointment?
Well, forget about just a win. We need to win with a big margin. Look at Liverpool slapping 4 5 goals every single game,
Yeah,
every
man.
single
Incredible.
week. They do not stop. They just do not stop. And that's why, right at the beginning of the season, and also after a couple of weeks, I said that if I'm scared of one team, it's Liverpool, man. When they start scoring, they keep on moving, man. It seems like there are no flaws. Even if there are flaws, just because they play a very high line and they you leave a lot of gaps behind, they might concede. They have a risk of conceding. But when your team is having potential of scoring so much, 4 5 goals in a game, you don't care about conceding much. And they are not conceding as well. 4 games, 4 plus GD in a single game, 5 plus GD in a single game. That is huge from them. And we just don't need to win. We need to close the gaps in GD as well. Because as far as this competition is concerned, at this point of time, I think so. It's going to go deep, and once it goes deep, goal differences and goals scored is a big criteria and big term to set you in when you're in equal points. It sets you up well for the top position. So for me, not just win, but winning in big margin and closing the GD with Liverpool is the prime. It should be the prime target for Chelsea.
No, you're 100% right, man. It could come down to where it's neck and neck, same points and whatnot, and goal differences could be a huge factor. And Liverpool's just so free scoring. They just go out there and just pump every team out there. We need to start creating that ruthlessness. I mean, we have been doing all right. Leicester, we scored 3 goals, right, last week. Did we beat them 3-0, Ishan? Or 4-0, Leicester? I think 3-0.
Leicester 3-0, right?
Yeah, Leicester 3-0. We've beat Juventus 4-0. Obviously, that's in Champions League. But yeah, I mean, in recent times, we've been doing okay as well. So hopefully, we continue that on. Yanni is saying Lukaku second half goal inevitable. This is one player I'm looking forward to see as well. I think he's going to get some sort of minutes off the bench. Ishan, looking forward to Lukaku meeting his old team, and I think there's going to be some fire in his belly to showcase, his old employers that he's a different man now.
Well, I think so. Most importantly, Lukaku coming into the score sheet against his old team, I would like to see him get gelled up more and get eased up into the team more than scoring. Scoring is good, but then you know what I mean, right? Even when he
Yeah,
scored
just
multiple
ease
games,
yourself back into the team. Yeah,
yeah. Listen, he scored what, 4 goals at the beginning of the season for the first initial games that he
yeah,
played, and after that
yep.
he had a goal drought. And then we started to know the fact that, listen, is the proper number nine the actual thing that we needed? Because without Lukaku, we scored left, right, and center. We were above Liverpool, we were above Man City when it comes to scoring goals. But that's what I want to see, that once Lukaku comes in and gels up, will we keep creating chances that easily? And will Lukaku, contribute his part in creating chances? And that's the most important criteria for me at this point of time, bringing Lukaku back into the team. Once that is sorted, once the goals comes in, it shouldn't be much of a concern who scores and who doesn't. When Lukaku starts assisting, creating more, getting into the score sheet, getting into the assist sheet, that's going to be much more of a treat to watch.
No, 100%. We are literally seconds away from starting now. I can see the lads back into the field. Stamford Bridge looking like a brilliant, brilliant stadium. It's a full house. You can see it. Thiago Silva looking as focused as ever before. This comment here from Kiona, Timo needs to put some pressure on Lukaku by putting a good work today, get a goal, and let Lukaku know he's still here. Yeah, man. Everyone, the competition is thick at the moment. So if you want to secure yourself a place, the only way you can do that is by performances. That's it. That's the only thing that will keep you in the team. So hopefully that Timo Werner puts on a good performance, and it's not just good for us; it's good for his own benefit as well. So we'll see what happens. I feel like it's a good game. It's a good game for Timo Werner as well. I know Man United is probably going to defend most of the time, and they're going to be sitting deep. And it may be difficult for Timo Werner to break open, but you just never know. Because Man United, they've been leaking goals as well. So even against Villarreal, that first half, I actually watched that match during this weekend. Villarreal should have scored. They just don't have a Cristiano Ronaldo up front to do the damage. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now literally, as I said, seconds away. Smash the like button as you're coming through. Let's get the likes up to 20 plus. We've got 13 at the moment. Let's get another 7 likes to get to 20, and then we'll progressively move towards 50. Hopefully, we can reach 100 likes. I think that would be brilliant for the watch along. So let's push the likes up to 20 immediately. It's going to be hopefully a cracking game. There we go. We've kicked off, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea's now got the ball. Reece James. And we've gone long. Timo Werner. And it's back with Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva to Chalobah. Ishan, what minute are you, bro? 20. I'm on 24, 25, 26 seconds, 27 seconds.
Yeah, I think so. I might be just 6-7 seconds behind.
That's perfect. That's perfect, bro. Rudiger goes long. Nicely chested down by Chalobah. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Dispossessed. Nicely done by Hakim Ziyech. Comes into midfield, wins the ball back. Rudiger goes long. Well done. Jorginho wins the ball back. Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech looks like he's playing that free role again, Ishan, in these early parts. This is exactly what he did against Juventus as well.
Yeah, movement all around the pitch, get more touches on the ball, makes him look more of a confident player, and that's what you want to see in him. The more touches he gets on the ball, the more confidence he uses, and the better passes he makes. So that's what you would want to see in him.
100%. Rudiger going for a drive now. Finds Hakim Ziyech again through the middle. Hakim Ziyech puts Callum. Oh, defended by Lindelof. It's gone out for a throw-in. Great Ehin. Are you scared of Anthony Taylor? We'll see. We'll see. I'm a little bit nervous because he's very erratic. You just don't know what you're going to get from him. He could anytime show a red card to a Chelsea player. Callum Hudson-Odoi into the box. Puts a nice ball for Ziyech. Ziyech. Oh, good shot. On target. On target. Straight to De Gea, but still. Took a deflection as well, by the way.
That was a good move. That was a
Very good move.
swift move. The intensity is there. That's what you'd want to see when your team attacks. It should be an attack, and it should be an attempt on goal, at least.
Exactly. You got to make the keeper at least do something, right, Ishan? Like, you got to make it at least be on target.
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho, the only Man United player trying to press, and we easily gone around it. Nicely done from Alonso. Puts the ball through. Yes. Oh my days, Callum, you should have scored. Oh my God, what a save! De Gea at his absolute best again.
Oh my God, he should have passed more than that save.
He should have. Oh, he could have passed as well. Yeah, Ziyech was just saying, "Come on." But look, the shot was on. The shot was on, Ishan. The shot was on, but big save from De Gea, man. Big save from De Gea. Corner coming in from Alonso.
Man, that was a pass more than a shot. Maybe fine, he's taking a shot, but you wouldn't want yourself to miss chances like that.
I know what you mean, man. I think if he had passed it, it would have been a confirmation. It would have just been a tapping for Hakim Ziyech.
That angle is more difficult for him comparatively to what Hakim Ziyech was there.
You must say, though, big save from De Gea with his left foot, I believe. He just stuck his left foot out. Electric start from Chelsea. Looks like that was unintentional from Rudiger. But very well played from Alonso. Alonso is the one that put that ball through. And we've been talking about how is his link up going to be, Ishan. That was very nicely done from Alonso.
Yeah, good start by him as well. But you wouldn't want to see anybody miss chances like that in this big game. You won't get much chances.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Chelsea can do if you can create more chances. That was a nice early chance. As Ishan said, perhaps there was a pass on, probably. But still, once again, shot on target, made De Gea make a big save. We'll see what happens as the match continues on. We need to make this game a very hostile situation for Man United. We need them to be scared and nervous. Gone out for throwing. Jadon Sancho. Unforced error. Rudiger to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva to Chalobah. Nicely done. One touch pass from Chalobah. Rudiger goes long. What? That's not a foul. Victor saying Cho should have done better there. Nicely won back by Chalobah. Thiago Silva finding Reece James out wide. Oh. So far, how you feeling, Ishan? 6-7 minutes gone.
Yeah, I think so. We're doing good. The chances came early. Should have capitalized at least on one of those, but it's fine. I mean, we move. Lots to play for, but yeah, I just hope we capitalize on those chances. But the positive thing is that at least when the attack looks intensified, and once we're
Hmm.
attacking, we're direct minded. Not much hesitations on those attacks, so it feels good. Also, Alonso, you know, he's playing more direct, so
Hmm.
looks more confident there.
I mean, this is what we were talking about, that Alonso coming in has to ensure he plays more direct. Ziyech, in these first early parts of the match, is looking absolutely electric. He's everywhere in terms of Chelsea's attack. So good to see so far. He's seems like he's up for this match and he's switched on, completely switched on. I think De Gea could be an issue for us, Ishan, man. He could have one of those games where he saves everything.
Yeah, man. I mean, there are games where he misses everything, and there are games where he saves everything. So, if we create well, I think so we'd be able to get past him easily. But it all comes down to the clinicality. The chances are being created, but let's see. Hope we finish well, man.
100%. Reece James with the cross coming in. Timo Werner. Jorginho. Oof. Hudson-Odoi now.
Rashford went for
Ziyech.
a merry-go-round there.
Yeah. Gone out for a corner. Timo Werner, nicely done. Marcos Alonso about to whip in a corner. Guys, keep smashing the like button. Very important, as I said. Continue to smash the like button. Alonso to whip in a corner. Oh. De Gea releases the ball to Telles, I think.
What's
Yep.
up with Man City not not keeping clean sheets? I'm tired of keeping Ruben Diaz in my FPL, man, not
Oh,
giving
did they
points.
did they concede?
Yeah, they conceded 90 plus 4, man. Oh,
Who scored
what's the point?
for West Ham?
Who scored? Wait, I was just checking. Yeah, Lanzini, that clutch
Yeah.
guy, always comes and scores last minute.
Bro, my FPL team has been rubbish the last couple of weeks, man. Not scoring enough points at all. Look at
I think so.
Cristiano
I
Ronaldo in the
need to
bench.
start thinking removing Ruben Diaz. That this man is like 6 million and then not giving enough clean sheets.
He doesn't get into the goals as well. I think you might have to
Yeah.
drop him, man. I took in
Uh,
Cancelo for next weekend. Um, at least Cancelo, he can score, he can come into the assists.
the reason being I selected Diaz is Diaz gets selected more often than the lot of the other
That's
guys,
true. That's true. Yeah.
and Cancelo has other Pep has other options. Kyle
Yeah,
Walker sometimes,
Zinchenko. Yeah.
Zinchenko, that prisoner as
True.
well.
Yeah, true, true.
Although he's playing left back in prison, maybe no, but
He's not there yet, is he? Like they haven't done the verdict on him yet, right?
I don't know if that's true. He might need to go, bro.
I think he's done, man. I think he's in deep trouble. He's in massive, massive trouble. Um, it was interesting. They were showing Cristiano Ronaldo and Lukaku in the bench, two big powerhouses in the bench. So expect them to come on sometime in the
Top
second
two
half.
score, top two. Oh, actually, that's an interesting stat. The highest two scorers in Serie A last season are on the bench of Man United vs Chelsea today. Both on the bench.
Very interesting indeed. Oh, yes, Timo. Oh my God, the gear comes out, sweeps that up. Well done from Jorginho for finding that situation. Chelsea pressing well, forcing Man United to go back. Man U trying to build from the back. We'll see what they are capable of. Well done, winning the ball back. Chelsea just eating them up. Great pressure. But Man U quickly back in defense. Man U get the ball back again. Going nowhere. Chalobah now with Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva finding Rudiger. You can already see like the vibe that you're getting in this match. You can already see the difference in class. Like you can see Chelsea playing with a lot more swagger, and Man United is sort of like the little brother. But we'll see what happens. Thiago Silva to Chalobah. Chalobah so well controlled. Oh, look at the one-touch build-up. Ruben Loftus-Cheek finding Rudiger. Rudiger going for a good drive. Finding Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso whips one in. Gone back to Reece James. Finding Ziyech. Reece James to Chalobah. Chalobah to Thiago Silva. We are so high up in the field. Man United is in extreme low block at the moment. To Reece James. Wow, this is a park the bus and a half. Man United's literally in De Gea's line. Chalobah. Ishan, look how high Rudiger and Thiago Silva are.
Yeah, they're parked the Old Trafford when it's not even a bus. Parked the whole Old Trafford stadium in front of us.
They've literally got the entire team in the
And I
back
think so.
line.
That's exactly what the plan was supposed to be.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. Offside. Callum Hudson-Odoi drifting into offside position. We'll see how long Man United, players can actually maintain this pressure.
Yeah.
Concentration level has to be a lot for the entire 90 minutes to defend like this. This is not going to be easy for them. Great air here and saying, I don't see how Timo will play in this game. They are so deep. Well, yeah, it's going to be a bit of an issue for him, but you never know. Hopefully, in a transition when Man U probably has the ball and they're looking to go forward, and maybe in a transition we can catch them out. And Timo's movement could be a bit of an issue even when they're got the low block applied. So hopefully he can drag some of the defenders away and create some space behind them. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thiago Silva now with the ball. Man United trying to push forward. They're trying to press, but Jorginho mistiming a pass. Matic easily won back by Chelsea. That's the thing. I mean, they're just not. They want to press, but they're just not capable of trying to do anything with it.
They're afraid of the transition that we would put them in.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at all this free space now for Alonso to pick up the ball. Finding Kalamantan-Odoi. Kalamantan-Odoi versus Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Ziyech. Oh, that was set up for that shot, wasn't it, for Ziyech? Needed to hit her on target at least.
That went in, it would have been phenomenal.
Can you imagine if you just hooked it nicely, Ishan, and just went in? I would have lost my mind.
Who scored a goal like this very recently? Was that Tillemans' goal? Yeah, it was Tillemans' goal.
Tielemans scored like that. Even yesterday, McGinn scored a really good goal for Aston Villa like that.
Yeah. It was someone against. There was someone from Brighton. It was against against Liverpool, was it? When they drew, yeah, someone from Brighton scored exactly like that. What a beautiful curler chip.
Yeah. Those goals really look nice, man. Chalobah to Reece James. Payne saying Havertz more suited for this than Werner, but let's see. Yeah, look, early days, let's see. I think Havertz, they're a bit cautious because he's obviously had that hamstring issue. So no need to rush anyone in, but perhaps Havertz could get some minutes. Lukaku, obviously.
Rudiger's playing in what Jorginho's position. They're parking the whole Manchester here.
Rudiger sometimes is a bit of a register from the left side.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely done from Jorginho. Great movement to find that space for Alonso. And there you go. See, that my ladies and gentlemen, I know Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a very good defender, but that situation that you just saw with Alonso, that's what I get worried about. It just slows things down a little bit. He's just not quick enough. Had that been Chilwell, I think he would have been able to whip in across first time. But with Alonso, and I know it's Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I get that, very good defender, but Alonso finds that gap to go through, and then his pace is just not there to take him past Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Bamidele, Alonso was poor right there. And once again, I am not having a go at Alonso. I'm just simply pointing out where the deficiency is. I think we need to appreciate and understand the deficiency. Oh, nicely done there by Alonso. Chalobah now. Reece James. Jadon Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes goes for an audacious long shot, going nowhere. This is another person. 20 minutes have gone. I've not seen Bruno Fernandes. This was the first time I saw Bruno Fernandes touch the ball, I feel. For me, he goes missing in big games. I mean, Ishan, what's your assessment on Bruno Fernandes, man?
I don't know. Listen, a very, very short statistics I would like to tell you, yeah? Bruno Fernandes, did I say just that? Yeah, let that be. Bruno Fernandes played 12 games here and scored 4, assist 4. Reece James played 9 games, scored 4, assist 5, and it's Reece James, right wing back with Bruno Fernandes. So that sums it up all. Sums it up all. I mean, Bruno Fernandes is just. I mean, the whole Man United team has been below average this season. But yeah, again, Bruno has been ghosting around.
Oh,
Uh,
Reece James with a good cross.
Did Alonso just missed? What just happened? Did just Alonso completely miss it?
He got put off by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka put him off. But
Oh
I feel
man.
like you need to anticipate that kind of
Yeah,
stuff, right,
yeah,
Ishan? Like
yeah,
you have to
yeah.
anticipate.
And he's good at that. I think so. He's good at that. But
Mm,
maybe the confidence isn't there at this point of time. And he scored a lot from that range. And he
mm.
should have done better there. But he got done by Van Bissaka's movements.
So far, I think I just saw the stats: 75% possession by Chelsea. We're all over them. We've got complete control of this game. Jorginho playing really well in midfield as well. You know, pulling the strings. Um, And as I said, up front, everyone's working hard, not just Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Every single player is working hard. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, so far, I've not seen too much of, but I'm sure he's slowly going to work into the match. Um, we're going to see those devastating runs from him from the midfield. Oh, nice. Oh, well done, Jorginho. Ruben Loftus-Cheek now with the ball. Brilliant. Finding Callum Hudson-Odoi. Ruben. Ah, nice. Wins the ball back. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek through the middle. Finding Callum Hudson-Odoi out wide. Callum with a cross. Oh.
That's a good approach by Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
No BS. When you attack, you attack. Get the ball into the box, and then at least take a try.
It was a good idea from Callum to cut back in and then try and get that early cross. Almost found Werner. So interesting. There we go. We won the ball back again. Man United just can't string any passes together. They can't build up. But we have to capitalize. As soon as we get the next opportunity, we have to
I
capitalize.
mean, all these efforts go in vain if you don't score. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've
Yep.
been ahead of them in every sections of the field, and if you don't score, it just does not reflect on your gameplay. We've had the most interceptions, the most ball wins, possession, successful passes, crosses, more attacking threats, aerial threats, everything. But if you don't score, all of those just does not matter at all.
Really nice work there by Jorginho finding Ziyech there in so much open space. Ziyech then tries to go direct, but loses the ball, and then Reece James picks it up, but the cross goes in vain. But yeah, as you guys said, very important that we do something about this particular match. We capitalize. So important. As Bamidele is saying, would be disappointing if we come away with less than a win. 100%. 100%. Anything less than a win will be disappointing. Ruben Loftus-Cheek in midfield. Reece James.
Seems like Man United are just giving away the possession on purpose. Very
Timo
well
Werner.
knowingly on purpose.
Yeah, they just can't. They can't hang on to the ball at all, man. They really can't hang on to the ball. So far, Anthony Taylor he's managed a fairly good game, I have to say. He's not broken it down too often. Oh man, that's so BS. Alex Telles making so much out of nothing. Great Ahian saying United giving us too much respect. I'm not sure if they've given us too much respect. I mean, they have to give some sort of respect. They can't just go toe to toe with us. We'll open them up.
Also, they have the star powers on the bench. Pogba, Ronaldo, Luke Shaw, Maguire, Varane, everyone on the bench. And after that, if we don't score, it's going to be very, very bad.
Yeah, man. We have to we we have to ensure we get something out of this game, man. No doubts about that. Not to mention, our oppositions, rivals, have picked up 3 points, Liverpool and City. So this becomes a must win automatically. "28 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. 0-0 still. Keep smashing the like button, guys. As more people are tuning in, make sure as soon as you come in, keep smashing the like button. Get the likes up to 50 now straight away. I think last I checked, we crossed 20, so let's try and reach 50 straight away now. Matic very aggressive there with Rudiger. Teammates from before. SD saying, Miz, we are dominating United, but we need to score, otherwise it's reminding me of Burnley game. Yeah, man. Very difficult, man. Like, Man United's playing so deep. They are so defensive. Even when they're pressing, they're not really pressing with any intent. It's just Jadon Sancho trying to do something about it. But as soon as we progress the ball forward, they are so deep in their half. I mean, look at it. They're playing with a 5-4 sort of situation. 5-1-4. 5-1-4. Yeah. Ziyech. Jorginho. Rudiger. Take your man on, Callum. Take Wan-Bissaka on. That's it. Rudy, go for a shot. Oh, what a shot! Hits the bar. Whoa. What happened there? What a rocket of a shot from
What
Rudiger.
a hit, man. What a hit. Wow.
Wow.
What a hit.
Absolute rocket of a hit there from Rudy. Oh my God. De Gea
But
saved
who
that.
was but
De
who was
Gea pushed
offside?
it up.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. It was a
My,
fingertip save.
yeah, man. Wow. Big shot from Rudy.
Oh, what a hit.
De Gea got himself hurt from that particular save, smashed himself against the post. Is he injured? Khan saying not taking 3 points tonight would indicate that despite Chelsea being top of the table, are far away from City, Paul's ruthlessness and dominating style. Yeah, man. Look, those two teams absolutely pummeled Man United. So Yeah. Oh, well done, Jorginho, winning the ball back. Kalamatanadoy pushing forward. Timo Werner with a lot of space now. Timo. Gone out for corner.
That was Thiago Silva with the sliding tackle. Superb.
Oh, was that Thiago Silva?
Yeah.
Chelsea with a corner now. Have to capitalize on these corners, man, big time. Alonso whipping one in. Chalaba. No, who's that? Timo Werner. Oh, what? Ziyech into the box now. Kalamatanadoy picking up the ball. Going direct towards Wan-Bissaka. Oh, another corner. A lot of pressure being applied. A lot of pressure. We have to convert this into a goal. We have to.
We have to convert. We have to convert.
Alonso about to whip in a corner again. Come on, boys. Alonso put in a nice one there for the defenders.
We've been dominating the whole game.
Timo
The
Werner.
whole half an hour.
Man United clears the ball away. We pick up the ball. Reece James now in the middle of the field. Jorginho to Kalamatanadoy.
It's so important for us to score before halftime, man. So
Oh,
important.
man. Mendy with the uncharacteristic mistime pass there. But yeah, you're right, Ishan. So important for us to score before halftime. It would give us a good confidence builder.
If we score one, they're gone. It'll easily be 3-0.
Yeah,
Just one goal.
one
Just one
one
goal.
goal will open them up. Payne saying park the bus FC. That's why it's difficult. Yeah, man. Very difficult to play against a team that's going to park the bus like that. Oh, big mistake from Man United. Callum Hudson-Odoi picks up the ball from midfield. Oh, my God. This is my only thing about Callum, his shooting. If it was just clinical shooting, I think he
Nah,
would
his
score a
finishing,
lot
his
more goals.
finishing needs to improve a lot. His
Yeah.
finishing needs to improve a lot.
That was a mad pass from Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the field. What was he thinking?
Ugh. Nah, forget about that. But his finishing needs to improve a lot.
Yeah, man.
What was that? He's just clipping it in.
That's the thing, Ishan, with Callum. I like every other facets of his game. His shooting technique is. I mean,
I
surely he
can.
should be practicing that in training.
Him, Havertz, both saying the thing. Why they always look forward to score gracefully with those chips and flicks and all those stuff?
Smack the
Why
ball,
not
smack
just
it,
smash
smack
it?
it.
You gotta smash the ball, man. It's not made of hard stone or brick. Why play with so grace? I mean, every time go around the keeper or chip it or flick it. Are those the three only shots that you know? Same goes with Havertz, man. Sometimes it's
It's like
very frustrating to watch.
they don't connect the shot. Like they don't seem to connect it. It's always like the ball just grazes, like the feet just grazes the ball. Like they don't
Yeah,
connect
yeah.
it properly.
You don't score gracefully always. Even when it's a one-on-one, you'd never see a proper shot from Havertz or Hudson. It's always like those flicks and chips and go around the keeper. Why don't just smash the ball, man, and just on target? Practice that day night. Oh, I miss those Drogba Lampard times, man.
Oh, they just pick up the ball and absolutely cream it.
Smash it, man.
37 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Still 0-0. So far, beginning to be a bit of a frustrating match. Timo Werner dropping deep to help out the team. Nicely done. Jorginho picks it up. Hakim Ziyech finds Callum. Ah. Chalobah to Reece James. Back to Chalobah. Rudiger. Rudiger now driving forward, finds Callum Hudson-Odoi. Back to Rudiger. Rudiger. It's just too many Man United bodies, man. Nicely done. Chalobah wins the ball. Ziyech into the box. No one in the box, man. Reece James picks it up. Goes for a shot. Good pressure there from Chelsea to win that ball back.
Yeah, good pressure, man. Good pressure.
But Chelsea just, no one in the box anticipating that. They've pretty much got the entire team in defense, man.
Yeah, they have, but even for that, we need to find a way through. This is the same. This is the same Man United who played Liverpool, got slapped. Watford got slapped. Man City got slapped. It's up to us. And why is
Yeah.
it so difficult for us?
Well, we should have scored if we're being honest. Callum Hudson-Odoi,
No, 100%.
that chance. "40 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Still 0-0. Oh, well done. Once again, good pressing from Chelsea, but... Oh, no. Oh. One time, Man United looked like they were through. Sancho's touch. Well, the chest. Luckily, Mendy was there to read that.
This is what they would plan. This is what they would plan.
Yeah.
Catch us off guard, counter transition. That's it. There's nothing in Man United. That's Man United's attack. Zero.
There's no technicality. They don't have any technical ability. Sorry, they don't have any tactical ability. All they're really hoping for is what you said, Ishan. Literally look for that counter transition. Whenever we have the ball, if we make a mistake, they're going to try and pounce on it. That's pretty much it. There is no other tactics behind their game plan.
This game would be more than a win for them if they manage to draw against us at our home ground. More than a win. It's like a
Oh
three
yeah, they'll
pointer for them.
celebrate. They'll celebrate. Rudiger going for those barnstorming runs. Alonso.
Well, well done by Rudiger.
That's a foul on Jorginho for sure. And look at McTominay. Wants to have a go at Rudiger. Ziyech finding Reece James. Yeah. Oh, gee. Reece James winning the ball back again. Rashford's got a lot of space now. Fred going, no. Look at this. What's going on here? Look at Fred. He's being a bit of a douche.
Why is this guy punching? What's happened to him? What's
Yeah,
happened to him?
and look at him. He's trying to look for a penalty that was never ever there. And then he's punching Rudiger. This is why I can't stand these Man United players, man. Just hate them so much, man.
Reminds me of Sterling.
Yeah, these Man United players, man, it's just dirty. They've always been dirty. Do you remember that Harry Maguire, how he pulled down Aspilicueta?
Yeah.
Nicely done from Jorginho. Marcos Alonso draws a foul. This is going to be a yellow. Yep, nice. Yellow for McTominay. Rashford tried to press Jorginho and just got spun like a Beyblade. McTominay gets a yellow card. We're into the final minutes of regular time for first half, and then obviously there could be maybe one, maximum 2 minutes of injury time. There hasn't been too many stoppages, so we'll see. Reece James about to whip in the cross. Oh, another save there from De Gea. Gone out for corner.
Oh my God, this guy is just saving it all.
Oof. I don't know if that was going in, but still. Corner coming in.
Was that
Alonso.
going in?
No, I
What
don't
do you
think it was
think?
going in. No, I don't think it was going in. Half-time, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of pressure applied, but not materializing into anything. I mean, I would hate it if this is how the game ends. Ishan, what's your assessment of the first half, bro?
Now listen, we need to find a way to pierce the whole thing and just get a goal, man. This is not enough. This is definitely not enough. We know the fact that we've been a dominating team more than them. We've been better in every nooks and corners of the game. But the thing is, if you don't score, all of those attributes and statistics goes in vain. and it just does not matter. It just does not matter. So, uh, we need to get on the score sheet, and a half against Man United at home with 0-0. I don't think so. It's good, man. I'm not happy at all.
Yeah, man, it's quite frustrating at the moment. I'm still happy to be patient. We'll see what happens in the second half. Obviously, Man United applying such a low block. Very difficult to open that up. I know what you mean, Ishan. City's done it, Liverpool's done it. We got to be able to do it. If we don't do it, it kind of tells you what the true story is. We are behind those two teams in terms of our brand of football. Football style, Cho just missing many chances. Yeah, he missed one big one. I think Ishan pointed out there was probably a pass there for Ziyech in the beginning. After that, there was another shot where he scuffed it. So, yeah. Princeton saying so frustrating. Callum and Ziyech are doing nothing. I wouldn't say they're not doing nothing. They're doing something. Ziyech definitely looks very busy in midfield. So does Callum. But when it comes to the final third, we're not finishing things off. And that goes for Ziyech
Really,
and for
really
Callum as
funny
well.
how really funny how people get intolerant so quick. I mean, the players are putting in the effort. You can see that we've been
They're putting in the
dominating the
effort.
game. Just because you've not scored doesn't mean that you've done nothing. Absolutely dumb statement that is. I mean, the players are trying, but we're not clinical enough. That would have been much more of a
And this
statement.
is the issue sometimes with our fan base, that we are so focused of the final situation, we forget all the
Yeah,
hard work that has happened in between. And I guess this is what sometimes we can talk about Havertz as well. He does very well before he makes the final decision, but
yeah.
you have to see different sides of the game. You know
That's
what I
why
mean?
that's why
Like,
Jorginho never gets the flowers of his efforts that he does.
because he doesn't get goals and assists. You don't
Yeah.
see anything that Jorginho does. But you look at this game, the amount of interceptions, the amount of good little passes, long passes, the way he's controlling the tempo of the midfield. I've always said with Jorginho, there are no stats that gives him the flowers, because those stats they're not available. All the little bits and pieces that he does. But yeah, I wouldn't say they're doing nothing. They're doing stuff. It's just maybe in the final third, they're just not being um, they're not being clinical enough. Great Ahian saying we need Lukaku. Football Stars saying Lukaku in. Great Ahian. Pulisic. I mean, Ishan, for impact, I think Lukaku and Pulisic is a very good shout. Who are you looking for impact from the bench?
I think so. Pulisic. I think so. Pulisic. I don't know about Lukaku because uh, I think so. He needs a bit of a slow ease into the team. But Pulisic, he's played well. He's played well. He's had a good run. He looks more impulsive than Havertz and the rest of the others. Maybe Mount is a good shot as well. Later in deep into the game, Mount is a good shot as well. But as it stands, I think so. I would like to see Pulisic in.
Yeah, man. Victor is saying, what happened since that Juve game? We look a shadow of ourselves from that Juve game. I don't know if we look a shadow of ourselves. Juve did park the bus as well, but Man United, their defense line is literally where De Gea is standing. They are so deep, and then they've got Matic, so they've got the 5, then they've got Matic, and then they've got 4 more. It's very, very difficult. They're not giving us any chances. And as I said, it's we generally like to move players around so that we can open up our flanks. Reece James and Alonso are not getting into goal scoring situations because those areas are very much blocked off. So it's tough. And then maybe we need to look into what Timo Werner is doing as well. And I guess this is the next comment here from Like. I don't understand what Werner does that Pulisic can't do. The treatment of Pulisic is insane. And I wish he hands in a transfer request. All right, calm down, mate. Look, Pulisic against Juve, we didn't get the perfect response. And this is what I want to say. Like, Pulisic is in a situation like what Callum was. You have to, every opportunity you play, you have to do well. You have to. Or else there's too many players that are just waiting in the wings. Timo Werner, Lukaku, Havertz. Pulisic is not going to get a clean 5 games in a row. This is Chelsea Football Club. The only way you give yourself 5-6 games in a row is you got to keep performing week in, week out. Pulisic did very well against Leicester. He gets himself the start. against Juve. Against Juve, he was a bit not there most of the times. Timo Werner comes in, gets himself the goal. That's why he's starting. So, look, hopefully Pulisic gets the opportunity off the bench. I think this could be a good, impactful match for Pulisic off the bench. And I hope he takes his opportunity. Then perhaps Pulisic puts himself into the conversation in the next game. I mean, Ishan, I want to ask you, will Pulisic make an impact off the bench in this game?
I mean, this game is a funny game because, listen, if Hudson-Odoi and Marcus Alonso would have finished those two, and if we would have been 2-0 up, nobody would have pointed out fingers on Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, Marcus Alonso, whoever, Timo Werner. Nobody would have thought of Pulisic. Nobody would have thought of replacing Jorginho and numerous examples. So the thing here is, the bottom line is, finishing is such an important element, right? Because
Yeah.
all the effort goes in vain. Nobody sees the efforts there. And even if it feels like you've been dominating the whole, right? And you're blaming Marcos Alonso because you're ending up being 0-0 at halftime. That is foolishness. If you're blaming Hudson Doy and Ziyech and Loftus-Cheek and the rest of the other lads being 0-0, I think so. That's foolishness. But yes, we need clinicality to back the whole performance, right? But if we're not being clinical up front, let's not point fingers on the guys, who have put performances which might not highlight it,
I
like
don't think we can
Jorginho.
blame anyone. Like, I really don't think we
Exactly.
can blame anyone in this match.
That's what my point is. And if you're saying that, like you're saying that, we've been opposite to what Juventus is, no. The only difference is we've been clinical there and we're not being clinical here. That's the only
Yeah.
difference. Or else
Yeah.
the impact is there, the intensity is there. I can see every sort of fluidic movement. There are one-to-one touches. I'm not sure why we always associate ourselves to goals and depress ourselves knowing the fact that we've not scored. Yeah, fine, we've not scored. We need to be more clinical. But have we played bad? Absolutely not. So we
No,
need
no,
to
no.
realize the fact that we did not play bad, but we need to be clinical. So that's one thing we need to start thinking about, or else we'll be so intolerant with every single thing that we start to do.
Yeah.
Because this game we've not played bad. We've been dominating
The
the whole
game would have been very
45
different,
minutes.
Ishan. The game would have been very different if
Exactly.
Callum Hudson-Odoi scored. He had another chance as well. Ziyech
Marcus
had a
Alonso.
shot as well. Marcus
Yeah.
Alonso.
So that's what, right, miss? And everybody played good. Everybody played good. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
finishing, right? And the
Yeah.
impact is there. It's just the finishing that we need to work upon. Now, coming back to the Pulisic's point, I think so. Timo Werner would be replaced from Pulisic, right? If it's safe in the attacking front, Timo Werner is dropping back down. Pulisic would do the same. One on one, I think so. Pulisic is a better player. One touch passes, Pulisic might do better than Werner there. So I think so. That would be much more of a sensible move. Now, Pulisic to me would be a good move, but would you bring in a Lukaku after that? That's a big question here, miss. Why? Because this man is coming back from an injury. I think so. If we'd been in a comfortable position, maybe few goals down the line, and then we
Mm.
bring Lukaku, that would have been more sensible, right? Because he wouldn't have that added pressure on his shoulder. Man's coming back from injury. He might not even be 100%, 100% match fit. You're
Yeah.
putting him in a high pressurized match and a burden on him to score goals. Although we would say that he's already world class and he's more mature enough to actually go out and score. But still, there's an added pressure. There's a thing called chemistry, right? How would he gel up with the other squad? So would that be a smart move? I don't think so. But Pulisic, I think so. That would be a smart move.
Yeah, man, 100% agreed. Akil has actually said something very interesting. Let's do a quick assessment on all the players that have, that are in the field, and then give them some sort of a player assessment, a rating or something for the first half. Why is no one talking about Ruben Loftus-Cheek? He's not looking great either. I have to admit, Ishan, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I didn't notice him too much. He hasn't really been commanding in midfield. We haven't seen those barnstorming runs. He hasn't really touched the ball often enough. Really hasn't exerted himself. Like, you can imagine if this was Kante, Kante would have his imprint in this game all over this match. These are the type of matches I want Ruben Loftus-Cheek to really impose himself. It's only beneficial for him if he wants to get more game time. Ruben Loftus-Cheek this season has been brilliant. Don't get me wrong. But in this match, this is a big match, Ruben. The world is watching. A lot of people are watching this match. If you impress now, it will go a long way. I want him to be busy in midfield. I want him to be there alongside Jorginho, looking for the ball, asking for the ball, commanding for the ball, pull the strings. At the moment, Ziyech is doing that. But I want Ruben to get into the act as well. Ishan, what's your thoughts on Ruben Loftus-Cheek this game so far?
I think so. He's been good, man. He's been good, but just the difference that I'd like to see here is maybe the way Man United are playing. Yeah, at this point of time, they're parking the bus, and the difference is Loftus-Cheek is not getting the space to run. You know, since they're parking the bus, our defenders and our wing backs and our attacking tens have the space to go bomb forward, right? Because they're not being mugged in the opposition half. So when they
Mm.
bomb forward, yeah, Loftus-Cheek has now got multiple options to pass. So why would you go? Why would he go run into the empty spaces and risk the ball possession, right? So he has what I saw from Loftus-Cheek's gameplay is that he's been taking us out of the those tough, difficult surrounded positions, and he's to pass that ball easily. So that's what he's been doing at this point of time. What I want Loftus-Cheek to do is maybe you know take that risk passing ability more. Get the ball to those areas where you know maybe get to a through ball to Reece James, where the risk taking ability is more, because those are the chances where you'll actually capitalize on, and you'll have the chance of scoring more there rather than just conventional longitudinal passes, right? So I want him to take risk more, maybe take shots out of the box more, get the gear to just have some effort, do some efforts that would actually make the Man United defense line a bit more cautious. So yeah, that's what you'd expect from Loftus Cheek. But yeah, I think so. He's had a decent game. I don't think so anybody had a bad game. I think so everybody's having a decent game. Nobody's played bad. I cannot say anybody's played bad. It's just that the
Mm.
finishing. I hope we get one goal, and I'm sure everybody who's pointing fingers on selective players, commanding this and that. I think so. Just one goal and everybody will be happy because we are playing very, very well.
The live chat is going absolutely mad with Marcus Alonso. Every single person, except for few, are saying, take off Alonso, take off Alonso, take off Alonso. Look, I don't want to get into too deep into this because this gets me a lot of hate. This brings a lot of unnecessary situations. I've said what I said about Alonso. I know in my head who I'm thinking could be suitable in that left wing back position, and I've said it's Saul. For me, Saul is far more fluidic in that left side. I can't sit here, however, and say Alonso is having a bad game, but I think what I'm going to say is Alonso is having a game that I expected. It's not very quick on the left side. There were a couple of times he did slow things out. There were a couple of times he did go backwards because he just doesn't have that in him to move forward with pace. Chilwell raised the level, as Ishan said in the preview. Chilwell raised a level where it's very difficult. It's very difficult to accept anything below that level now. It's very difficult. But as I said, it's going to be Marcus Alonso, and we can't sit here and argue. We can't, Ishan, we can't sit here and expect Marcus Alonso to do what Chilwell does. I mean, it's never going to happen. It's just never going to happen.
Very important point. Very important point. And whoever you bring, the guys who saying remove Marcos Alonso, who you gonna bring? Saul? Has he ever played left wing back for us before this? Hell, he's hardly played his own position for us. Aspilicueta, how long? Have you ever seen Aspilicueta play? I mean, there would be fans who would not even seen Aspilicueta play in that left wing back position. It was back then, way back then.
As a left back, as a left back, not even a
yeah,
left wing
as
back.
a left back, and it was way back, maybe 6-7 years back, right? And who else do you have? Hudson Odoi? Do you think that is a good option? So if you take off Marcus Alonso, does that guarantee you bringing Saul or Aspilicueta or anybody in that position gives you that level of gameplay equivalent to Chilwell? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So
Everyone is a compromise. Everyone is a
yeah,
compromise.
exactly, exactly. So and it's not that he's played very bad. Yeah, there are certain situations that he's got dispossessed, he's missed a chance, fine, but that happens. But he played very bad? Absolutely not. So what are we whining about? It's fine, we just need a goal. Chill, man.
No, 100%, man. Ibsy, we need to. Really good to see you, Ibsy, in the live chat, my man. He's saying we need to play more centrally. By the way, second half just started, ladies and gentlemen. Ibsy saying we need to play more centrally. Um, Give me 1 second. Let me just sort this out. Let me just bring this back up. We need to play more centrally. Every time we play on the flanks, we get pressure 2 or 3 United players. Tactically, we need to change things a bit. Yeah, I would like to see more through the middle, but there is a lot of traffic as well through the middle. If you want to play through the middle, you have to pass very, very quickly. So we need quick passing and great movement in the middle as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Second half has started a while back. Actually, we're into the second minute of second half. Hopefully we get a 1-0, man. I'll take a 1-0 from here on, honestly. I don't really care if we absolutely punish them or whatnot. Get me a 1-0, move on to the next game. There's a really good comment from Louvre. People act like Saul can play left wing back and attack like Chilwell and defend like Ashley Cole. Yeah, I mean, we need to understand, even though my selection is Saul, I would never expect this. I just think that he may be able to do somewhat of a Timo Werner into the box. Oh, and again, smashes it into the Man United defender. That's a foul. 100% that's a foul. Yeah. And a yellow card for Alex Telles. Sorry, for Marcus Rashford, looks like. Oh, yeah. Wow. He absolutely chopped Chalobah. Let's see what happens. Let's stay patient, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like we will get one goal. I feel like there is going to be one more clear-cut chance, and hopefully we take it. Olewesi saying, please make use of the free kick. Yep, this is it. Free kick opportunity right now. Reece James and Alonso standing on it. Come on, lads. Got to take advantage of these set pieces. Reece James crossing it in. Man United clears it. Oh no, we're in trouble. We're finished. We're in trouble. That was suicidal, man. That was suicidal. That was suicidal. Jorginho absolutely killed us. This is exactly what they wanted. This is exactly what they wanted. We fell into the trap.
That was so poor.
What was that from Jorginho, man? What are you? And where's the defense? How could you leave Jorginho all by himself like that? How? This is Man United's game plan. This was Man United's game plan. Honestly, from here, I will find it very difficult how we come back because now they got a goal and they were defending deep and we couldn't open them up. And now I'm going to find it very difficult.
If we
But
lose against these men,
this was
oh my
suicidal from
god.
us. How could you leave Jorginho all by himself like that in defense? That's ridiculous. How isn't there two players there at least minimum?
That is overconfidence, miss. That's overconfidence. Also, Jorginho should have done better there.
100%.
And just after half time, and you know the worst part is, miss, they will play.
Yeah.
They will play 8-0-0-8-1 formation, 8-0-1 formation. Now park everybody in the defense line. This exactly happened against Arsenal as well.
Yeah.
Same situation. Jorginho mistake. Charity FC.
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. This is the exact way I pictured United would score. I did not have them scoring any other way. This was the only way I pictured them scoring because they're not good enough to score any other way. And now look how open the game's going to become because we're going to go for it.
Yes.
Yellow card for Reece James. Now we're going to play stupid. We're going to play stupid now.
Yeah.
We're going to play stupid. We're
Yeah.
going to get a yellow card. We're going to get a red card. We're going to play so dumb. We played dumb. That set piece was so dumb. How is Jorginho the deep? The entire team was on their box. And Jorginho the deepest midfielder. How are we doing that?
This is exactly how Arsenal defeated us last season, where they
And
were in
Jorginho
the
as well,
mud.
Ishan. What is he thinking? Trying to stop a ball like big ball. Header it out, man.
and and now out of nowhere, United looks good and better than us.
Well, bro, it's their game now. This is exactly what they wanted.
No. And I just don't know how we would score. I just don't know how we'd score. I don't know anymore how we'd score.
Ray Allen, I knew this would happen. Yeah, man. We've that was stupid defending, man. How could you just leave Jorginho all by himself when you know Man United, their whole game plan was looking for that opportunity. They don't have any other tactical way of winning the game. Their entire game was let Chelsea have a set piece, bring everyone forward, and we're going to try and get them with pace up front with that one player. We're going to clear the ball and we're going to put them under pressure and try and nick the ball off them. Exactly what happened. How could we not see that? How could we not see that? Ruben Loftus-Cheek, we have to score here. That was way too early from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, man. He could have taken the ball forward even more. There's all this
And
space. Why didn't he take?
Why is he even passing to Warner, expecting him to give a flying
Why
header?
isn't he driving? Why isn't he taking the ball forward?
That was the whole. Oh my god, there was a whole wall of space there. This is what agitates me.
There was no need for that early cross, man. He could have taken the ball forward a lot more, dragged the defender towards him, and then find that pass.
Charity FC, man. This is Charity FC. And when we panic, we look like the worst team.
And here we
When
go
we
again.
panic.
Here we go again. At least this time we've got Reece James and Callum Hudson-Odoi in the defense.
Yeah, why isn't even one centre back covering the counter transition?
It's mad, bro. It's mad the way we're playing.
Not even one centre back. What kind of set piece are we covering? At least the players who are not, you know, not tall enough. Just put them all back. When we panic, we play a poor football. As simple as that. That's what I know.
Oh, what happened there? Did I just miss something, Timo Werner?
No, you didn't miss anything. There's a corner. Oh my god, this guy. When will he improve?
Oh, that shot, man.
When will he improve?
Open, like so much space, so much time. Hit the target, man. Hit the target.
Will
Bloody
he
hell, man.
ever improve? Will he just ever improve with his finishing?
Time to make changes, man. 57 minutes. We can't let this game just drift away like that. Yeah, this is an absolute bang on comment. United look their best, most dangerous when Chelsea have a set piece. It's meant to look good, but it seems like it's United. It's United that looks more dangerous in our set pieces.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Nah, man. That was the only way I imagined them scoring, and that's exactly happened. That's naive, man. That's naive. Yeah, Ibs is saying time to bring Pulisic and Lukaku. It is. I think it's time we bring both these players in. Absolutely bring both these players in. I'd say even take off one of the defenders. No need to have three now. No need to have three. We have to go out there and win this. There's no reason to have three. Come on, come
I
on.
think so. There's Ronaldo there.
Ziyech loses the ball, man. Ziyech again now playing like pants. Ishan, why does this happen to us always, man? City goes out and smashes United. Cross coming in. Liverpool smashes United, but we can't do nothing. We can't do anything.
Because we are Charity FC, miss. As simple as that.
And all of these corners and free kicks, what are we doing, man? We look disgusting. Alonso again with the corner. And here we go again. Counter attack from Man United. Look at them again. Again, they're through. Rashford against Callum Hudson-Odoi. Luckily, Callum's there. Nice work. Shingo, you said it perfectly. I'm worried when we have set pieces. I'm actually worried because Man United looks more threatening in our set pieces.
My question
Ibs is
here is,
right. We
Miz.
can't even blame Anthony Taylor. He's done nothing in this game against us.
No, no. My question here is, Miz. Once we've conceded with that mistake, yeah, have you seen any improvements after that? Have you seen even one of our centre backs back there to stay and hold that counter attack from them? You're still seeing that one or two guys there,
Yeah. Ronaldo now coming on.
and we wouldn't make any changes.
Jadon Sancho is another player that's been nowhere in this Man United team, and all of a sudden, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben, just have a go with your left foot, mate. Ziyech is all of a sudden not playing well. Everything Ziyech is doing is not. Crosses hitting the defenders, losing the ball. Reece James now with the ball, finding Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Chalobah. Reece James crossing it in. Corner. I'm worried. I'm worried every time we get a corner. I'm actually scared we're going to concede.
What is the reason that we're not making any substitute? What is the reason behind that? What what good is Timo Werner doing? What good is Hudson Roy doing? Why not just bring fresh legs there with fresh idea? Wow.
Why is every corner taken by Alonso? Ziyech was taking it last game, wasn't he? Jadon Sancho now getting substituted out. Ronaldo coming in. Sancho with a goal. Sancho doesn't score against anyone else in the Premier League, scores against us.
Such a Chelsea thing, isn't it? Such a Chelsea thing.
I
Even
still can't
against
get over the defending, Ishan. That was embarrassing, man. How could you think about defending like that? Leave Jorginho all by himself. And then
all by
Jorginho,
himself.
obviously, that was so poor. That was amateur.
Jorginho comes in, sometimes he comes in with clutch mistakes against Arsenal last season. Today, clutch mistakes, man.
And the thing about Jorginho's mistakes, they're so horrible as well. Like they're so big, they're monumental mistakes.
Just cost us the game directly. Straight away cost us the games.
Uh, 65 minutes gone, still no subs. Here we go. Again, Chelsea set piece. And again, we've thrown a lot of players up front. Now it's understandable to throw the players up front. Look, Ronaldo looking, he's buzzing. Man United, they're buzzing. They're now defending their hearts out. Ronaldo is looking interested to defend as well. We have to get an equalizer. We have to. Somehow, let's get that equalizer. Alonso whips it in again. And here we go. Counter coming up. Penalty. Yes. Fight going on. Fight going on. Rudiger.
It's given, right? It's given, right?
Anthony Taylor has given us a penalty. Anthony Taylor doing a madness for Chelsea for once.
Is it penalty?
Is it? Yeah, it's a penalty. He got tripped. Silva got tripped. Yep. Fouled. Absolutely, he kicked him on the back of the leg. That's a foul inside the box.
Anthony
100%.
Taylor doing madness for. I don't want Jorginho to take
Please,
this.
Jorginho.
Miss.
Please,
No.
Jorginho.
Listen. Misunderstand this thing. I don't want Jorginho to take it.
I'm gonna put this back. I can't watch that.
Listen. Miss, do you understand the intensity? If it, I don't want to say anything, but you know what I mean, right? I don't want Jorginho to take this.
I know you're worried because he's already stuffed up once. You're worried how his confidence.
You know me, right? Yeah. I don't want Jorginho to take this.
But for me,
as simple as that.
But for me, it has to be Jorginho, Ishan. I mean, I'm worried. I know Jorginho missed recently against Italy as well. He missed recently against Italy.
I just don't want him to take it. It's fine, but I don't want him to take it.
He's taking it. Jorginho is taking it. Look, rightfully so. He's the number one penalty taker. Oh my God. I can't see this. I'm gonna have to watch like this. Please, Jorginho. Please. I beg you. Please. I beg. This is a lifeline for us to come back into the game. Please. Yes! Yes!
Woo!
Yes! Come on!
Yes!
Let's get back into the game now. At least, Jorginho, you've redeemed yourself. Yes.
Come on. Oh.
Come on, guys. Come on. Let's get Jade up for this match, ladies and gentlemen. Come on.
Look what Ibsy is saying.
I'm personally going to pay Anthony Taylor's hair treatment. I mean, I must say, Anthony Taylor. Look, at the end of the day, I don't think he did a favor for us. That was a penalty. That had to be given. So, could very well other referees might have missed it, and it could have been missed. So, kudos to Anthony Taylor to make sure that he did see that issue. Nicey, Ziyech into space. Reece James now into the flanks. Come on, boys. Come on.
Go on.
Reece James whipping one in. Gone out for corner. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on. Jorginho G'ing everyone up. The match has come alive, Ishan. The match has come alive.
We can win it. We can win this. Come on.
Aloisi saying, was that a pen? 100% it was a pen. Thiago Silva got kicked in the back of the leg. 100%. Alonso whipping one in.
Jorginho did that hop and skip right this time.
Oh, no. Oh. Every corner I get worried, bro. Yeah, Ishan, that was a hop and skip. Kalamatanadoy. Pass intercepted.
It's 70 minutes already and no substitutions. Sometimes it actually gets frustrating, man.
Nice. Jorginho picks up the ball. Timo Werner driving into the Man United players.
I'm sorry, but it's really funny when I see Warner going 1v1s. It's so
It's
funny, man.
embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. Let's get Pulisic on, man. It's embarrassing. I didn't want to say anything, but Timo Werner 1v1, man. Come on, man. I've had enough.
Mate, his finishing and his 1v1s are ISL levels, man.
Time to bring in Pulisic. Where's Christian Pulisic, man? A
Bring
lot
in
of
a
people saying,
Lukaku as well, man. Just
yeah, a lot
bring
of
him.
people saying, where's Lukaku? I don't know whether he's completely fit. That's probably the reason why. Or maybe he's fit for like 10 minutes. So we're waiting for the 80th minute for that.
So why not Pulisic? Just bring him in, man. Fresh legs.
Hakim
Whenever we
Ziyech.
concede or play bad, why
Nice
is
ball
it
to
that?
Timo, just hold the ball up. Hold the ball. Alonso into the box. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, have a crack, mate. Hudson-Odoi, Reece James. Ziyech.
Loftus-Cheek should have hit that first time. Wow, Ziyech.
Declared, welcome, Declared. Good to see you, man. 4:58 a.m., almost 5 a.m. in the morning. Chelsea fans are alive all of a sudden. We're alive. We're here strong. All over the world now.
Man, make a change. Come on.
Yeah, man. What's going
Come
on?
on.
72 minutes gone 1-1. At least we've brought the game back to 1-1. Hopefully we get the win now from here on in. But it looked peak when they scored. I was getting worried.
Now we still need to win.
Now we have to
No
win. We
ways
have
we
to
can be
win.
complacent.
Now we have to win. I'd even take Kepa up front at this rate. Just want some subs.
FG doing some madness, man, today.
Fred through the middle. I think this must be Man United's first corner. Oh, cleared. Finally cleared. Bamitel saying, really disappointing performance from Chelsea, to be honest. Yeah, we played a bit foolish at times, man. Especially when we defend, like when we had our set pieces, the way we organized our backline, very strange. And also with the ball in the final third, just not good. Let's be honest, just not good.
Have you noticed one thing, Miss? When we play good, we make substitutions. In 60 minutes, you'll see three of our substitutions gone. And when we don't play good or we lagging behind, we just we just don't bring any substitutions. What's up, man?
What do you think the issue is that we haven't seen any subs yet? Like,
I
are the
don't
players
know.
not fit? They must not be fit. They have to
You
be
would.
not fit.
I don't know.
I'm thinking Pulisic and Lukaku
Isn't
probably
Mount
not fit
fit?
enough.
He definitely Mount's fit at least. Pulisic's fit.
Yeah. Mount could at least come on. You're right. Mason Mount could at least be here. Rudiger now looking to drive the ball forward. Calamatan Adoy. Alonso. Alonso now. Callum. Jorginho. Oh my God. That's a foul for sure. Yellow. Yellow for Fernandes. Oh, that's a dirty foul from Fernandes, man. That's reckless. This is actually a good shot from Ibzy. I wouldn't mind Ross Barkley. Actually a good shot.
He's not even bringing in Pulisic or Mount. How do you expect him to bring Ross Barkley? No substitutions. What's happening?
And Man United, I think, made all 3 substitutions.
This is frustrating, man. Actually, this is frustrating. We're not playing that well. Bring in players, man. As simple as that.
Finally, substitutions coming on. 70. I think they were waiting for 15 minutes, is what Pulisic and Mason Mount and all these players that haven't played for a little while, they're only capable of 15 minutes.
Why?
Mason Mount's coming on.
I mean, who has guaranteed that? Like 15 minutes. What difference would it make if they play 5 minutes extra?
Yeah, true,
Why just
bro.
not make 20 minutes instead of 15 minutes? Foolishness,
True.
man.
Pulisic and Mason Mount coming on. Is Pulisic playing as a left wing back now? Alonso just came off and Callum Hudson-Odoi came off.
Hudson-Odoi is a left wing back. Oh, Hudson-Odoi also came back. No.
Hudson-Odoi is the left
Hudson-Odoi
wing back.
also came out. No, even Hudson-Odoi came out, right?
Oh yeah,
Hudson-Odoi.
Hudson-Odoi came out. Yeah.
Are you gonna tell me Pulisic is the left wing back now?
Unless we're changing the formation. Well, Pulisic and Mount are on the right side at the moment. Did we just change the formation a little bit, or did we got some different personnel now over there?
I think so. It's a change in formation. We might see Rudiger as a left back. Have we changed?
Here we go.
Back?
We're through. Oh, Werner.
Did he miss again?
He didn't miss. It's just didn't release a shot, man.
When is the winter transfer window, man? When is the winter transfer window?
Oh, he hits the I know the defender came in. It's always these things with Timo Werner. He either takes a shot, hits a defender, or when he's about to take a shot, the defender puts a leg in. He's always just centimeters away. That kind of makes me think that he's delaying. Everything is delayed. He doesn't do it quick enough.
I don't expect anything from him anymore, man. When it comes to shooting, finishing, right? I've stopped expecting way back. Even right from last season, I've stopped expecting.
He's a damn attacker, Ishan, bro. Like,
no, I've stopped expecting, man. I've stopped expecting.
So frustrating, man. So frustrating.
I can't blame him anymore because I know that he's poor in finishing. As simple as that. No sugar
It's like that, isn't it, Ishan? It's like that. That we know
he is like that. He is like that.
We can't expect him to do anything more. We can't expect him to do more.
Anymore. I don't expect him anymore, and it doesn't care anymore if he plays well or not. He's just not a good finisher and not a good dribbler. That's it. And he's a bad finisher.
Ziyech with a shot directly to De Gea, but it was good movement there for Mason Mount.
We shouldn't be easily 2 goals ahead, man. Easily.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think. Yeah, Reece James is left wing back. Pulisic is right wing back. Wow. Lukaku coming on. 10 minutes to go. He's only good for 10 minutes. Make it the most, my man. Make it the most. Yeah, Ishan, Reece James has got left wing back, bro.
That's kind of weird, man.
Ziyech has gone left wing. Oh, well-controlled Pulisic. Oh, Reece James. Reece
Look at
James
that
and
control.
Ziyech has moved to the left side. Reece James is left wing back, Ziyech left inside forward, and Pulisic and Mason Mount on the right side. Lukaku
What a
now.
touch from Pulisic, man. What a touch from Pulisic.
Yeah, what a touch, huh? From Pulisic. Wow, that was an amazing touch.
Beautiful.
There we go. Lukaku on, ladies and gentlemen. Timo Werner out. We got a striker up front now. We actually got a bad boy up front. Come on. Come on. Come on, Lukaku. This is it, bro. It's written in the stars. Lukaku to score. Come on.
The final winner. Yeah.
We need it, bro. We need it. It's been a long time. We haven't seen Lukaku.
No, at least someone who can finish.
Yeah. One chance. I just hope he gets one chance. Oh my God, Chalobah. That was embarrassing pass. Luckily, man. Good job there from Mason Mount covering defense. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, maybe it was Pulisic, actually. It was Pulisic that was covering the defense. Sorry. Both look the same, Pulisic and Mount. Jorginho to Chalobah. Pulisic. Mount into the box, whipping one in. Oh, gone for a corner. Now whipping your crosses. Honestly, I don't care if you whip in the crosses now because we've got someone who's able to head it. So let's see. Let's see what happens in this set piece now. 83 minutes gone. 1-1. Hakim Ziyech whipping one in. Oh, Ruben Loftus-Cheek rising high. Needed to get it on target, man. Needed to get it on target. Oh, man.
That is a chance
He
again.
didn't even header it. That came off his shoulder. Come on. Come on. Ziyech, Mason Mount. Jorginho, first time pass to Reece James. Reece James against Wan-Bissaka. Comes back in. Reece James whips one in. Reece James with the inverted whipping in crosses from the right side. From the left side. Oh, man. 5 more minutes and then injury time. There should be probably a decent amount. There was a few stoppages in the second half. Yes. Yes. Lukaku. Reece James. Oh, that's a foul. For sure, that's a foul.
How come that's not a foul?
Oh, nicely done from Jorginho, winning the ball back. Hakim Ziyech.
How is that not a
Jorginho.
foul, but
Reece James. Yeah, that should have been a foul on Reece James, bro. Thiago Silva finding Mason Mount. Mason crossing one in. Chalaba. Pulisic. Ruben inside the box. Corner. Has to be a corner. Yes. We have to do something in one of these corners, man. We have to. We've got so many corners. We have to do something.
Well, when it comes to corners, I get actually very much
Worried.
nervous. Yeah. What
Hakim
the hell was
Ziyech
that?
about to whip in a corner.
Apparently, we had got a corner and they scored.
Oh. And Lingard now 1v1 with Reece James. And there you go. Luckily, Reece James. Well done, mate. Good that this time we learnt our lesson. No Jorginho in the back, or else we would have got done again. Oh my God, Mendy.
What?
Mendy, what are you doing, mate?
This guy sometimes does things like that. This guy does things like that sometimes.
It's mad. It's mad. Sometimes he does that, man. He's a great shot stopper. He's a good goalkeeper, no doubt about that. But sometimes he just some madness he does. I guess it's nervousness as well. It has
When
to be
we play
nervousness.
when we are under pressure, can we say that we just don't play good under pressure?
Yeah, it's very uncharacteristic. Like we should, if we want to do something, if we want to win the league, if we want to win more, silverware. Under pressure is when we have to deliver. Under pressure is when things needs to happen. Bruno Fernandes coming off for Donny van der Beek. "88 minutes gone, 1-1. If Man United gets a draw, this is a victory for them. Honestly, it is. And the way they scored the goal was the only way they would have scored the goal against us. The only way. There was no other way they were going to score. Mount. Oh, well done, Mount. Wins the ball back. Romelu Lukaku inside the box. Hakim Ziyech. Yes! Handball! Is it? Are they going to check for handball, or what are they checking? Nah, you can't give that a penalty. More stoppages. There's going to be a lot of injury time, ladies and gentlemen. 90 minutes is up. Ray Allen saying rubbish performance from Chelsea. Yeah, look, definitely not the kind of performance we put up against Juventus. We had our chances. We didn't take them either. So declared saying if he has a concussion that have to go to 10 men, yeah, there'd have to be one man down because they've played all their subs. I wonder how many minutes we're going to get in extra time here. There has to be quite a lot, actually. McTominay he doesn't know what day of the week it is, honestly. He looks dazed. McTominay has got no idea what's going on. Five added minutes, but already one first minute of the added minute, there was nothing. So hopefully they'll add another 5 on top of that. Yellow card for Ronaldo. Anthony Taylor is doing a madness for us today, actually. Here we go. Finally, game resumes. Rudiger. Surely we're going to have 5 more minutes from here. Nice. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Yes, bump everyone off, Ruben. Bump them all off. That's offside for sure. Come on. Ronaldo's offside for sure.
Has to be offside. That
Look at Thomas Tuchel. He's losing his mind. That was offside. Had to be offside. But he's offside by a mile.
How is that not an offside? Oh my god.
He's offside by a mile. There's no wonder Thomas Tuchel's
Even-
losing his mind.
Even in real time from TV, we could have said that it is offside.
And now Man United gets a corner out of that. Nah, if they score here, that was offside, man. By a mile. Not this much, by a mile.
He'll get a yellow.
That's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. Getting a yellow for a particular call that was incorrect.
What does Peter Drury mean? He says to Thomas Tuchel need to be careful with his touchline behavior. What do you mean?
What's he meant to do? It was undoubtedly an offside. Chalobah, come on, clear it. Foul. For sure foul on Chalobah. Yeah. How many minutes left, man? There's been too many stoppages in the stoppage time.
I'm tired of these commentators always, backing United's and Liverpool's.
They love it.
What is-
The pundits love United.
What is Thomas Tuchel supposed to do? That was offside by a mile. Even in real time with a typical angle in TV, we could see that and say it.
How did we screw this match, man? How did we screw this match?
Charity FC.
This Man United team just came here and just... Sosa D, man. You must not be a Chelsea fan, honestly. Tuchel out. Are you kidding or are you just trolling? If you're trolling, fine. but
Definitely
you must
Man
not be a...
United fan.
Yeah, you must not be a
Definitely
Chelsea
Man
fan.
United fan. Or maybe an Arteta fan, knowing the fact that Arteta still on the line.
Uh, well done, Rudiger. Good tackle. Reece James finding Mason Mount. Pulisic. This is it. This is our last chance now. Come on, Pulisic. Foul. Yes. Yep. Mason Mount. Whip one in. One last chance for Lukaku. Hakim Ziyech. Oh, good pass there to Mason Mount from Hakim Ziyech. Mason Mount. Oh my God. Rudy. Rudy has gone for a Hollywood opportunity there. There was no need for that, Rudy. You had the time, man. Just stop the ball and go for a shot. You had the time.
He had the time. He had the time of just receiving the. Oh, he had the
Receive
time
it
in the
and then hit it.
world. He had the time in the world. He had the time in the world. He had the time in the world to receive it and hit it.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Full time, 1-1. It's points dropped. It's points dropped at home. It's embarrassing set piece. When we have the set piece, we just didn't have the structure to defend. How did we think Jorginho would be the smartest player to have the last man defending? We obviously learned from that. Then we started putting Reece James as the last player. But it should have always been Reece James. Should have always been Reece James and Callum, two players. If we're going to have so many players go up, yeah, Mendy's hugging Jorginho, just letting him know, look, just stay up. Chelsea players just coming in and hugging Jorginho there. I honestly, I won't blame. Of course, Jorginho's efforts, I'm going to blame because what he did was mad as well. But I'm going to blame initially whose decision was it that it was Jorginho that's sitting deep? Why was Jorginho the last man in defense in that situation? But that aside, overall, we just didn't play well. We just didn't play well overall. This Man United team was there to be had. This Man United team, we needed to get 3 points. The big boys out there, Liverpool and Man City, they got points against this Man United team. Even Watford got points against Man United team. Leicester got points against this Man United team. We were not clinical up front again. Ishan, what's your thoughts about that match, bro?
Nah, disappointing. It's a loss. It's a loss for us. Man United are just on their knees, man, ready for the thumping. No Pogba, no Luke Shaw, no Maguire. Ronaldo was on the bench, and Greenwood didn't start as well. Bruno Fernandes is not on form at all. Varane's injured. With that, knowing the fact that Liverpool and City absolutely pumped them up, manager got sacked, interim manager Michael Carrick. This Stamford Bridge match, this should have been an easy 3 points for us, and I think so. We just, I think so. We just wasted this opportunity, man. Wasted this opportunity. These are the games which will cost us. Dropping points against Burnley, dropping points against Man United. These are the games which would actually decide who's going to stay top, who's going to come down. And at this point of time, losing points against Burnley and United, I think so. This is going to be detrimental because Liverpool, Man City, they look unstoppable, especially
They're not dropping
Liverpool.
any more points. They will not drop any more points.
Especially Liverpool. Forget about Liverpool dropping points. They don't they don't score less than 3-4. They're just not satisfied. It's 4-5, it's minimum every single game. Forget about Liverpool losing. Yeah, 1-2 games here and there. They've just lost one against West Ham, and that too, that was a hard fought victory for West Ham. Now we dropping points against United, Burnley, that is detrimental. I think so. This is gonna be a long run of race. If we would have win these two matches, we would have been very, very comfortable in the table. Now look at this. We're just 1 point ahead of Man City. Our GD is now lower than Liverpool. I think so. It's gonna be a long run, man. Long run. We
Yeah,
cannot
man.
we cannot
This
afford to
match
lose any points, man.
this match we needed to do something, man. Ishan, I'm going to let you go because I might spend a little bit more time with the live chat.
Yeah.
I'll be around for another, say, maximum 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and then I'll do a review. Look out for the review. Ishan, I'll let you go because it's quite late. Go and have a good sleep. We'll catch you around again soon.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks for having me. We'll catch around.
Thank you, bro.
Take care.
Thank you for being here.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Ladies and gentlemen, let's catch some of your comments here. Let's see what you guys have to say. A lot of you guys are talking about Alonso. Let's have a look at this from S. Roy. Listen, Miz, till we don't replace Jorginho, Alonso, and Ziyech with better players, we won't win the league. I mean, Jorginho, are you blaming Jorginho for the entire match, or are you blaming Jorginho for the goal that we conceded? Because if you blame Jorginho for the entire match, I think that's very wrong. I don't think that's. In fact, Jorginho has been very, very good in terms of controlling the game up until that unbelievable craziness that happened. My issue is not Jorginho. My issue is, why is Jorginho the last man there? Whose idea was it to have Jorginho the last man standing? You knew that if everyone bombs up and Man United's going to clear the ball and they're going to go for a counter, you know Jorginho is not the person to be the last man standing. So whose idea was it to have Jorginho there? I'm not going to sit here and blame Jorginho. I'm not going to blame Jorginho for the things that he can't do. Jorginho is never going to be able to be the last man standing. So that's that. Alonso, I've said my piece about Alonso. I've said it in All You Can Eat Chelsea. I personally preferred Saul because I feel like from a left-sided player, our left wing-back generally plays as a midfielder. His connection with Jorginho, his connection with Callum, the passing, the movement, everything will be quicker. I said it. I never liked Alonso on the left wing-back. I know Alonso is capable of scoring goals, but he slows things down. But once again, what are we expecting from Alonso? We cannot expect Alonso to be Chilwell. We can't. We can't expect Alonso to be Chilwell. We simply cannot expect him to do that. Thomas Tuchel wants to select Alonso, so be it. Yeah, Alonso at times looked all right. But overall, there were some chances inside the box as well. He looked a bit weird. And the amount of times he slows the game down, that's my biggest issue with Alonso. He slows the game down. With Ziyech, look, there were parts of the second half where he didn't look good, especially when we conceded. After that, everything Ziyech was doing didn't look good. But there were moments in the first half, Ziyech looked all right. There were moments after we equalized, he looked okay. Was this a good game from Ziyech overall? I don't think it was the games that he had against Leicester and Juventus. Is he a player that's going to stick around at Chelsea forever? Probably not. But we can't deny the fact that Ziyech looked good against Leicester and Juventus. That's why he gets the opportunity in this game. So once again, I'm not going to sit here and just be reactionary off the back of this match. What I can say, however, is we played against a team that didn't want to play football. They only had this. Park the bus. We played against a United team that weren't tactically sound. They weren't tactically awesome. United didn't have a masterclass. United had one plan. Defend, sit deep, look for counter. When we have our set pieces, see if they can do some madness. That was the only plan. They didn't play from the back. When they tried playing from the back, they weren't good. We won the ball back. They don't know how to put a string of passes together. They were not good. United were not good. United did not have a masterclass. United did what they were capable of doing, which is defend. That's it. That's all they were capable of doing, defend. Our issue, we did not take our chances. We had a chance in the first half, Callum Hudson-Odoi, where his shot was really well saved by De Gea. He maybe could have squared it for Ziyech. There was another opportunity, first half, where Callum Hudson-Odoi scuffed the shot. There was also another opportunity where Ziyech in the first half took a shot, went over the bar. Rudiger right at the end as well could have had the opportunity to trap the ball and then smash the shot, but he went for a Hollywood shot. We're not clinical. We're not clean. And this has been the issue with us. I know in recent times we've been scoring goals. Reece James, Chilwell. But this is the thing. Today we didn't have the space for Reece James. And then not having Chilwell, Alonso coming off, Reece James had to go to the left wing. So can you see the compromise we're making without Chilwell? Without Chilwell, when Alonso comes off, Reece James has to go to left wing back. Advaid, good to see you, my man. Chelsea didn't take their chances. Kind of sums it up. Interesting game, though, considering United lineup. Exactly. I can't sit here and say our players were horrible, pathetic. No, I don't think we were horrible, pathetic. We weren't clinical, which is the issue almost every time. We weren't clinical up front. Our biggest issue was that we were naive in defense. We were not, especially when we got set piece. The crazy part was every time we got a corner, I was scared that we were going to concede. I was scared that we were going to concede. It's almost as if I didn't want a corner. I didn't want a free kick because we didn't know how to defend. That's my issue. Lemerick saying, dude, you scored one goal on a penalty once. Man United did they had to do. Don't think too hard about it. You came away with a draw. Consider yourself lucky. Consider ourselves lucky. Man United, if anything, is the most luckiest team in this game. They were looking for that one opportunity. And they got that. We handed that. We gave them that opportunity. Man United is the lucky team here. We had a plethora of chances. We should have won this game 3-1, 4-1. Man United did not have any chance. Tell me one good chance Man United had this game. You're telling us we were lucky. We weren't lucky. Man United got lucky with a point. They got exactly what they wanted. They were waiting for that opportunity. We didn't get lucky. They got lucky. What else you guys saying? Yeah, Aloisi, defensively we were good. Man United had no chance. Let's be honest. Did we get opened up? Did we get opened up at all in that game? Jadon Sancho, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, was he in the game? Ronaldo, when he came on, was he in the game? Their one chance was because of our set piece. And because of our stupidity, we kept Jorginho at the back as the lone person. Kept him isolated. That was our biggest mistake. And in this level, you make a critical mistake like that, you're finished. Why was Jorginho the deepest person? After that, Reece James was the deepest person, and even Callum was next to Reece James. And why is every defender going up? We've got 3 defenders that's going up. Just have 2. Have 1 back. Why is every defender bombing up? Alonso had 10 corners and created 0 chances. Look, I don't know why Alonso was taking all those chances. If anything, Alonso probably should have been in the box his height. We could have utilized his height for headers. It should have been Ziyech taking the corner. Ziyech is no good inside the box. Ziyech takes the corners. Alonso gets into the box, adds another bit of height, and then that would have been a lot better. I must say, 5 at the back never going to win us the league. Look, I don't know whether that's going to win us. I think from the get-go, the formation is not the issue. 5, I'm okay with the 5. We saw what we were doing with Reece James and Chilwell with 5 at the back. So I'm not going to sit here, Kill, and say 5 at the back is not going to win us the league. We were looking good. My issue is when we were 1-0 down, then is 3 defenders needed when you're 1 goal down. That's my issue. Could we have not taken a defender out and maybe put another attacker on? But I don't think 5 at the back is the issue. You know, over here it is. We've won the Champions League with 5 at the back. We were on top of the table in the Premier League with 5 at the back. So that, for me, that's not the issue. For me, the issue is when we let in a goal, could we have taken a player out from the defense, maybe a Chalobah, and put another attacker on? That's my thing. That's my thing. VIS Mong, everyone was chatting about Ronaldo. This guy is going to be a problem for you, Tide, now. What Ragnick is coming in. He won't play Ronaldo if he sticks to his ideas. United fans have their issues. Yeah, look, I don't want to talk about United. They've got issues. They didn't do anything in this match, in all honesty. Man United do anything in this match. I'm not going to sit here and say United had a masterclass. United were absolute rubbish. They were rubbish. They didn't come to play football at Stamford Bridge, but that's fine. I expected that. I just expected us to be far more clinical and ruthless up front. I just expected us to be able to score goals. That's what I expected. Let's talk a little bit about Timo Werner. I think Timo Werner's performance, I have to say, I don't know if he's so frustrating, Timo Werner, ladies and gentlemen. Our front were scared to get in deeper and shoot. They were shooting from long range and with no accuracy. Yeah. I've said it. Reece James and Chilwell have better shooting technique than some of our attackers. Our attackers, even Callum, poor shooting technique. Kai Havertz, poor shooting technique. Timo Werner, rubbish shooting technique. Rubbish shooting technique. So, Timo for me didn't have a very good game. Especially when he tries to dribble, when he's 1v1, when he's inside the box. Every time he shoots, he collects the first man, or he shoots, someone puts in a leg. He's always a second late. He doesn't pull the trigger quick enough. Yeah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, J5 Ruben Loftus-Cheek didn't work today, I have to admit. Ruben Loftus-Cheek wasn't good, I have to admit. I feel like we missed Kante today in that midfield. We definitely missed Kante's energy in that midfield. We did. Victor, you got a dose of your medicine. What medicine, man? What are you talking about? When was the last time we parked the bus? When? We got our medicine. City was the only team that was able to box us in. But City did that to Man United. Man United got toyed by City. We didn't get toyed by City. We just tactically, we couldn't connect from midfield to offense. We got a dose of our medicine. Like as if we defend every single week. That's all we do, defend. United only had 2 big chances, the goal and Mendy's bad pass to Fred. Both mistakes, none of United's career. Exactly, Advait. Exactly. Tell me any other chances where Man United actually opened us up. It was all because of our doing. We created our issues. So, yeah, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and blame our team. Because we were just bad in the final third. And that's a known factor. Abhishek, today I was pissed with Werner. Yeah, I don't know if those substitutions should have happened a bit earlier. I feel like those substitutions were a bit too late. Timo Werner up front just Wasn't providing anything. He wasn't dragging the defenders away. His shooting was poor. I wanted to see Mount, Pulisic, especially Pulisic, a lot more earlier. And then Pulisic playing as a right wing back. Pulisic would have been better through the middle. Why is he playing? Why is he playing in the wings? Pulisic in the middle would have been good, but then obviously Lukaku came on, but he only got a little bit of minutes, so it's not like Lukaku could have done anything. Ishan Patel, it's not a big deal. We're still top of the league. Look, yeah, we are top of the league. It's not the end of the world, but it hurts. It hurts because this Man United team is a rubbish Man United team. I mean, individually, they have talent. I'm talking about as a collective, they don't have a philosophy as yet. Whether when Ralph Rangnick comes in, if they do some madness, we'll see. Right now, this Man United team should have been beaten. Liverpool creamed this Man United team. City absolutely toyed with this Man United team. Watford muscled this Man United team. We should have taken care of this Man United team. We should have taken care. And that's what hurts. Yes, we are on top of the table. I'm happy with that. But that's 2 points dropped. We didn't play against the City. If we played against Man City and we got a draw, okay. Good job. But I can't come out of this match and say I'm satisfied because we should have won. We should have won. In fact, Man United's going to be very happy because they probably wanted a draw. They expected a draw and they got themselves the draw. Heartbreaking, but it's all good. The league is coming home this season. United were rubbish. In Tuchel we trust. Don't be worried, mate. It's all good. Yeah, look, we move on. It's a long season. This is the 13th game of the season, so there's plenty of matches to come. I believe we've got Wolves next. I believe. Let me have a quick look at this. Sorry, Watford. We've got Watford next. So we need to win that. Watford away from home. We have to win that. Then we've got West Ham. West Ham, they just lost again. They lost against Wolves. They lost against City. We need to beat West Ham away from home. It's not going to be an easy game, but we need to beat them. Then we've got Leeds. We've got Everton. We've got Wolves. We've got teams we can beat. We've got some upcoming games we need to win. We have to win. If we want to put ourselves into a title contention, we have to win. Alex Abhishek Matthews, Miz, do you see us borrowing Liverpool or City if we play these underlying issues of not taking chances? Yeah, we can't. Because City and Liverpool, I feel they will not drop any points. It'll be a miracle from here. Like, I hope they drop points. I really do hope they drop points. But from here on in, I think they're going to muscle up. They're going to shape up every team and they're going to put them away. I really do think so. I can picture Liverpool and City going for a big run now. And we need to keep up with this run. We've got some favorable fixtures that we can put these run together. We do. So we'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button. Get those likes up to well over, we've got over 100. So if we can reach 100 likes, that'll be great. I'm going to wrap things up. Do look out for the review. I'm going to do a review with Taron, which will premiere later on. So do look out for that. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, smash the like button, and hit the bell notification. Do make sure you're here back for the review. Review will happen within an hour, in the next 1 hour. Disappointing that we didn't get the 3 points, but look, it is what it is. In the review, we'll talk a lot more about the entire game, player performances and whatnot, the substitutions. Thomas Tuchel as well. How did he play this game? Obviously, Jorginho shouldn't have been the last man defending. So make sure you're back for the review, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheer up. we'll move on. We've got Watford next. And as I said, we've got some favourable fixtures coming up. I know there's West Ham, but we've got some fixtures coming up where we can hopefully put on some wins together. Until next time, everyone, take care.